And then you see the election of Donald Trump, the first, who's, supported by the KKK. And it's like, we've never left the 60s.
I will not stop until we fight a man that chooses not to disavow the KKK.
Trump refuses to denounce the KKK.
He refuses to denounce the KKK.
I've rejected David Duke. I've rejected the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan. From the time I'm 5 years old, I rejected them.
What do you see as the biggest problem with the Reform Party right now?
Well, you've got David Duke just joined, a bigot, a racist, a problem. I mean, this is not exactly the people you want in your party.
I am David Duke, and this is a quick, unscripted response to the CNN interview today with Donald Trump. I can begin by the inaccurate reporting of the media that I have endorsed Donald Trump. Specifically, I have said clearly, and every time I've talked about his candidacy, that I am not endorsing Donald Trump.
David Duke is a bad person who I disavowed on numerous occasions over the years.
So I said to myself, how many times do I have to reject or disavow?
I happen to know, and everyone in America happens to know, that Donald Trump is not a racist. That's a tag that his opponents and the media tries to label him with, but he's not a racist. I mean, he did disavow David Duke. Hugh said he'll have to disavow him until eternity, which he probably will.
My friend and mentor, Robert C. Byrd. Senator Byrd was a man of surpassing eloquence and nobility.
There are a lot of people who wrote these eulogies for Senator Byrd in the newspapers, and I read a bunch of them, and they mentioned that he once had a fleeting association with a Ku Klux Klan, and what does that mean? It means he was a country boy from the hills and hollows of West Virginia. He was trying to get elected. And maybe he did something he shouldn't have done, and he spent the rest of his life making it up. And that's what a good person does. And that's what a good person does. I am grateful to Bob Byrd for many things. But one thing that no one has given enough attention to, in my opinion today, is that while he always wanted to be the best senator, and he always wanted to be the longest serving senator, he wanted every other senator to be the best senator that he or she could be. And he helped Hillary a lot when she came to represent the people of New York. I am forever grateful for that.
I think we try to have goodwill. My old mom told me, Robert, you can't go to heaven if you hate anybody. We practice that. There are white niggers.
And that's what a good person does.
And his passion for a government that improves the lives of the people it serves.
Niggers.
And that's what a good person does.
As Secretary of State, I continued to rely on his advice and counsel.
Niggers.
You had the Civil Rights Act, the Voting Rights Act. You had the Loving versus Virginia in 1967.
Would you change your vote on civil rights if you had to give it today?
Yes, I would. On the civil rights laws of 1964, I would.
After more than 5 decades of service, he left an indelible imprint on the Senate, on West Virginia, and on our nation.
Niggers.
And his passion for a government that improves the lives of the people it serves. As Secretary of State, I continued to rely on his advice and counsel.